What's going on, guys? It's Coach Judah here, and today I wanted to cover a little bit about the path of change, or how people come about changing their lifestyle, changing their life, and actually sticking to it long term. I think this is something that people fail to take into account when they first start making a change, and they just go feet first or head first, dive in and hope for the best. So this understanding is really going to help you go longer term with your change. So number one on the list is you actually need a strong desire to change. So there's something called the behavior change model, which basically includes things like pre-contemplation, contemplation, action, etc. And most people are kind of in that pre-contemplation or super problem unaware zone where they didn't even know that they have a problem. So in order to actually change, you have to have the desire to change, you have to be problem aware, and you have to have a really, really strong want to actually perform the action so you can go out and make that change. Which actually leads to us taking action. And this is where most people actually slip up, is they take action, they get a gym membership, they start a class, they hire a personal trainer, they start a nutrition program, but it's actually continuing to do that long term where most people struggle. And it's actually performing those actions on a regular basis consistently that tends to be the biggest struggle. I think people have this notion in their head that they can just do it in 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 3 months, 8 months, a year, and they're not really looking at the bigger picture, that they're trying to create a lifestyle out of this. This is not something for the short term. This is your life we're talking about. You want to be fit, you want to be healthy, you want to feel good energy throughout the day, you want to move well, you don't want to wake up with as much pain in the morning. And all of that really stems from consistency. So that moves on to step 3 here, which is going to be continuous action. So this is we're actually building the lifestyle, we're building the habits, and this takes time, right? For most people, anywhere from 6 months to 12 months is what it actually takes to start to build a concrete habit. You're not going to build a habit in 1 month. You're not going to build a habit in 2 months. It's going to be a full year, usually, between 6 months and a year for most people. So that moves us on to step 4. We've started to create the habits. We've started to go to the gym on a regular basis. We're more consistent. Now we need progression and learning, which means that we're pushing ourselves a little bit harder. We're learning new things along the way. We're seeing the fruits of our labor. And most people actually don't get to this point because they give up too soon. They give up before they see the result, before they see the changes, before they make any sort of significant progress. And this is where it gets really fun, because you start to see everything that you've learned come into play. Right? You see the changes start to take place. You feel stronger. You're losing body fat. You have a bit of a lifestyle going. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. But that's the trick, because there actually is no end to that tunnel. It's a lifestyle. So that moves me to the last step, which is going to be lifelong learning. That's what I've called it, at least, because you are going to constantly be adapting and learning what you're already doing in order to get better and in order to fit it into your own unique circumstances. No two people's lifestyle is exactly the same. Not everybody has the same goals. Not everybody has the same needs and wants. Not everybody has the same schedule and the amount of time and the amount of resources to put towards this. So at the end of the day, it has to be customized to you, and that's going to be a learning process along the way. For most clients, I would say if they can resistance train 3 to 4 days a week on average moving forward, that's very doable, whether that's for 30 minutes or an hour, 4 days a week. That's going to kind of be your best bet moving forward to keep your body strong, resilient, and keep yourself fit. And then on top of that, we're looking at increasing our daily total movement. So whether that's through walking, whether that's through other activities like cycling or classes or biking, you do want to do some additional exercise outside of your resistance training sessions for your cardiovascular system, as well as for your mental health. So that is going to be the whole progression, and I'm sure you guys have been somewhere along this line before, whether that's taking action or continuing to take action, and somewhere along the line you've fallen off because you didn't really plan ahead and you didn't focus on the lifestyle versus just trying to get the quick change. So this is the path of change. I hope this was a useful video for you guys. If you have any comments, leave them down below. I'd love to chat. Once again, this is Coach Judah from Rizzolo Strength, because you can't go wrong when you train to be strong. Peace.